fans, my name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Bench Talk. We are a daily NHL betting show that's coming to you Monday to Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, with free picks and best bets in each NHL regular season game throughout the course of the regular season. In today's video, it is Tuesday, October 10th, and is the NHL opening day. We have 3 games on the card for you guys. We're talking Nashville, Tampa Bay, Chicago at Pittsburgh, and Seattle taking on the defending Cup champions Vegas Golden Knights in what is going to be their banner-raising night. In this video, we're going to be breaking down each game. We're going to give you some side selections, going to give you some total plays, going to give you some best player props that we love here tonight. But before we get into that action, if you haven't already taken a second to smash the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here watching the videos for the first time, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. I do not want you to miss on a very profitable NHL season that we have in store for you guys. Now that all that fun stuff is out of the way, let's get into breaking down tonight's 3 games. Look, this Nashville-Tampa Bay game is going to be a tricky game to open up the NHL regular season from a betting perspective. On one side, you have the Tampa Bay Lightning. They open up a minus 200, minus 210, depending on which book you're looking at. But they've come down to minus 155 against the Nashville Predators due to the news that Andrei Vasilevskiy is going to miss the early portion of the NHL season due to injury. So the Tampa Bay Lightning have to make do with Jonas Johansson in net, who's unproven at the NHL level. We know what Nashville's going to bring in goal, and that's UC Saros. He's been solid for them throughout the last couple of seasons, and with some great depth that the Nashville Predators have, and some great top-end talent, we believe they can go into Amalie Arena and steal this game in the opening game of their regular season. The over and under is 6.5 here. It's minus 105 to the over, minus 115 to the under. And if we look at both these two teams, the way they like to play over the last couple of seasons, Andrei Vasilevskiy was a stalwart in net for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He basically stopped everything. Nashville Predator, they relied on UC Saros to shut down the fort in net for them as well. In this game, you got an unknown goalie going up against a proven veteran goalie in UC Saros. I think the under is the play in this game for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, Tampa Bay, they can defend. They can defend well. They need to clamp down in the defensive end to limit the opportunity for the Predators in front of their rookie goaltender in Jonas Johansson. So we believe they have a little bit of a more cautious approach coming into this game. On the flip side, the Nashville Predators, they know what they're going to get with UC Saros, and that he's going to stop everything as well. But offensively, they do have some top-end talent, on display. Their depth is good, but ultimately 1 or 2 goals, but ultimately 2 or 3 goals in this game should be enough to seal the victory against a Tampa team that comes in, with a ton of mileage in terms of their last couple of seasons, playing a ton of playoff games, and they have some, maybe fractions in the locker room. Steven Stamkos is pissed off; he's not gotten a new contract extension. They have some new pieces coming in, and just ultimately, their team is not what they were, last year or the year before that, for the most part. This game could be a very low-scoring game. That's what I'm banking on. Under 6.5 goals on minus 115 is a great price. That's what we're going to be playing in this opening game, Nashville-Tampa Bay. Give me the under 6.5 goals, minus 115. If we're looking at this game from a player prop perspective, one team that I got my eyes circled on, Tampa Bay Lightning. We got Nikita Kucherov here. Over 1.5 points is minus 120. Under 1.5 points is minus 120 as well. We're going to be looking to bank him on the under 1.5 point total for minus 120 odds. If you follow me last year, Kucherov was one of the main guys that we were going to, basically on a nightly basis to go over 1.5 points. But in the NHL season opener here tonight on home ice, I don't expect Kucherov to have much success against UC Saros in this contest. I expect this game to be low scoring, and I expect Tampa Bay to focus more on the defensive end of things. I know Stamkos, Kucherov, Point, they're going to be playing top line minutes, and they're going to be the go-to guys for Tampa Bay all season long. But I do like what Nashville's doing, what they have defensively, and in their checking line, I do like what they can do to shut down the top line of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm going to go Kucherov under 1.5 points here at odds of minus 120. This is available at Bet365. Next game we are talking about is Chicago, Pittsburgh, the debut of Connor Bedard going up against Sid the Kid and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Look, Connor Bedard, he went to the NHL preseason and he played extremely well. He was doing great things on the ice every time he had the puck, and that's going to translate well into some regular season success. I have no doubts about it. opening on the road against Pittsburgh. One of the teams that just basically couldn't stop anybody last year. They gave up a ton of goals, a ton of chances. I believe this game is going to be high scoring. I believe the over 6.5 here is the play. We're getting minus 125 odds on that price. You got Peter Mrazek in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. He's just basically a fish out of water in the crease. He can't stop a beach ball. And Tristan Jarry goes for the Pittsburgh Penguins more than likely. It's not confirmed yet, but we're banking on Jarry in net for the Penguins. He's been, up and down. He's had his moments. He's had his terrible, spurts as well. And with two teams coming into this season, trying to make a statement for them that they're, for real this season. Chicago Blackhawks have a ton of expectations with Bedard in the lineup and Taylor Hall, riding shotgun with them. Pittsburgh, they have Sid the Kid, they have Evgeny Malkin, they have some good scoring depth. We're going to take a shot with the over here, 6.5 goals, minus 120. In terms of a player prop for this Chicago-Pittsburgh game, what we expect to be a high-scoring game, it's not rocket science here. We're going to Connor Bedard. We're looking at his goal total. We're looking at his assist total, and we're taking a Taylor Hall shots on goal prop. To start, Connor Bedard, anytime goal plus 160. That's reasonably priced in his debut. If he's as advertised, he's going to have plenty of shots on goal. He's going to have plenty of scoring opportunities, especially on the power play. He's going to be kind of the focal point for the Blackhawks this season. On 5-on-5 and on the power play as well. He should be able to pot one against Tristan Jarry. If not, we're going to back him on the assist market at plus 175 for over a half an assist. Either way, I do expect Connor Bedard to get on the score sheet here tonight. The point total for him is over half a point at minus 140. We're not going to play that minus 140 price. We're going to pivot to the goal and assist market at plus money prices. You hit one, basically, we're turning a profit here tonight. And lastly, we're going to be taking Taylor Hall over 2.5 shots on goal. If Bedard's passing the puck, Taylor Hall is going to be the recipient, and he's got a great shot. He's going to put on 3. He's going to put at least 3 shots on goal in this one, and hopefully we can get a clean sweep of these 3 player props. Bedard anytime goal plus 160. Bedard anytime assist plus 175. Taylor Hall over 2.5 shots on goal plus 130. The final game we're going to be breaking down is the Seattle Kraken versus Vegas Golden Knights contest. It's Vegas' banner-raising night. The defending Cup champions get to open on home ice as it should be in the NHL. They're priced at minus 165 on the money line, with Seattle coming in at plus 145. The total sitting at 6, minus 115 to the over, minus 105 to the under. We're likely getting Philip Grubauer versus Adin Hill in goal tonight. And at first glance, the Vegas Golden Knights, they've been coming down in price in terms of, their money line. They were upwards of minus 180, 190, leading up to today. They're now down to minus 165 here. But I do think Seattle has the depth it takes to go into Vegas and come away with a win. We're going to be playing the Seattle Kraken on the money line here at plus 145 odds. They got some great depth. They got a top line of Jordan Eberle, Matty Beniers, and Jared McCann. They can put the puck in the net. Vegas, they're going to be, preoccupied with their banner-raising night. Typically, the Stanley Cup champions come out slow out of the gates due to all that celebration and ceremonies that, precede the game. And with Seattle going up against Vegas, the team that knocked them out of the postseason last year, we expect a little bit of, added anger and added motivation for Seattle to get off to a winning start and basically ruin or spoil, I should say, their home opener and their banner-raising night. If we look at this from a prop market perspective, we're going to go to Matty Beniers over half a point at odds of minus 125. It's a very modest price here. He was one of the best players for the Seattle Kraken all season last year as a rookie, and I expect him to get off to a hot start as a sophomore coming into this NHL season. Matty Beniers over half a point at odds of minus 120. And the Seattle Kraken on the money line, plus 145. Wraps up today's episode of Bench Talk. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys are new around here. I do not want you to miss out on any great content. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Who's your best bet for tonight, and which player prop are you banking on coming through for you in a big way? The next episode of Bench Talk will be available on Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. See you then.